Hello, everyone. My name is Rex Halbeisen, and I'm one of the co-founders here at Smart Energy Solutions. I apologize for the quality of the video here. We're just trying to get this down and dirty video out to the field because we have so many installers joining our network, and then also people wanting to understand how you would actually test for load and the effectiveness of a residential optimizer. So here's the first step is you're going to want to get the installation done. And that's pretty simple. You're going to get the unit mounted to the wall, the wiring run into the control panel, and get your breaker set up. You're going to need a 2-pole 20 amp breaker. And if you don't have an open slot, you can get a split breaker, or sometimes what's referred to as a Dougal breaker or a jumper. Okay. You're going to get the optimizer installed. Leave the optimizer breaker turned off. Second step, proceed into the house, and you're going to want to create load, okay? And this is to show the consumer what load looks like and its impact on the optimizer, because we're going to be cleaning up harmonic distortion. So go into the house, and you're going to want to turn on as many things as possible. If the customer has LED lighting, LED lights kick off tons of harmonic distortion. You're going to want to turn on things that have motors. So if they have an AC unit or a pool pump or a hot tub pump, make sure those are running. You're going to want to turn on the oven to get some draw if they have an electric oven. And then, oh, by the way, an electric dryer has a motor, flip it on, throw something in there. We even have people do as crazy as put a bowl of water in the microwave and set it for 20 minutes. Okay, with load running, the next step, you're going to return to the control panel outside. You're going to go ahead and take an amp clamp reading. So you're going to do a measure to see what your amp draw is. Take a picture of that meter. You'll be able to see what the ratings are. And this is a required step when we actually do an install to show a customer so they can see right away from day one what the impact can be. Okay, once you've got the amp clamp reading collected, then what you're going to want to do is go ahead and flip the optimizer breaker on. Now, you want to wait between 3 to 5 minutes for the electricity to go through its entire cycle through that home, because all the devices that you have on are going to be kicking up that harmonic distortion, and that's going to travel around the microgrid and then go through the optimizer. Okay, so by doing that, you're then going to show a reading of what the cleaned electricity looks like. So after 3 to 5 minutes, go ahead and take your amp clamp and do your second reading. It's very frequent that you are going to see anywhere from 15, 20, 30, 40, 50%. We've seen as high as 60% based on the load. Keep in mind, the load on every single home is going to be as unique as your fingerprints. Okay, now, when you take that second reading, it's simple math. Let's say it came out at 55, it started, and it dropped it down to 22. Okay, so you know what your readings are. That is your performance. That is how the optimizer is doing the cleaning. But be very, very careful, because we want to be the people who under-promise and over-deliver. At 2 o'clock in the morning, when all of these load are not running, you're not going to see the same amp drop. Okay, so be very clear about this. So when you're testing a unit and you're showing its performance, do it under load. Give it a few minutes to flip on the optimizer, give it a few minutes to circulate, and do your next reading. So we share this video with you because we want you to be able to see and show a customer its readings. And so this is a very simple way to do it. Sometimes we get an electrician who will say, oh, I want to test these, and they won't do this process because they don't understand that the dirty electricity needs to actually circulate back through the network and through the optimizers. So go ahead and follow this process. We did this quick video so you could watch it over and over and over. It's a very simple process, but you'll see the readings. Now, make sure that you understand that you're going to communicate to the homeowner that this is under load and your performance won't always be the same. So that's it. If you have any questions, get in touch with your professional team members at Flow State or Smart, and we can help you out in helping them understand how to actually do the proper testing of a residential optimizers. Thanks. Make it a great day.